I mean, we got lots of time left, right? Yeah. I'm just running through this to see how long people had to wait. It's been half an hour now and it's still on this fucking thing. Whatever's. I hate you, YouTube. Fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm shirtless. Deal with it. Spring it, it's really hot here. This is taking forever. Approximately 48-minute wait. Is that the wait? I've been at this for like 27 minutes. Ooh, ooh. Give me the news. Smash. Oh, Mewtwo! Finally! Mewtwo strikes back. Oh, hell yeah, he does. He better. Been waiting too long. Picking on Goldeen like a loser. Oh. I never played Melee. I did once, but I never played as like Mewtwo. My first experience with him was in Project M, so I'm pretty hyped to actually play him officially now. I don't know if he's gonna play like he did in Melee or not. But, oh, nope, never mind. He doesn't. That more or less confirms those leaks we saw, I guess. That does look like it. Except the other one was on a 3DS, it wasn't. I don't know. I'll compare them later.
Hello, everyone. I'm Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. What you just saw is a new challenger. It took some time to develop this character after the game was completed. So we have to make you wait. But Mewtwo will join the battle in Super Smash Bros.
Mewtwo.
For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS on April 28th at the price listed.
That's cheap, I can do that.
And as previously announced, Club Nintendo members who have purchased and registered both the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U version of the game before March 31st will receive a free download code for the character on April 15th. Alongside Mewtwo, we'll be releasing a software update on April 15th as well.
Tweaked character balancing, sharing function on Wii photos, Mii Fighters. Good, because I want to keep my Mii Fighters and everything.
Downloadable content for Super Smash Brothers.
Downloadable content, okay.
Here's a taste of what we have in development. First, we'll be adding more costumes for customizing Mii Fighters.
Monkeys. Oh, cats.
You see here, we'll begin offering costumes inspired by major game series.
Let's kick ass. Oh. This
For the
Proto
display
Man's tight.
of crossover items, we've created outfits inspired by X and Proto Man from Capcom's Mega Man 3.
Dude, I'm gonna love that Proto Man. I think that's the one I'm
But
gonna use.
that's not all of the new content we'll be offering. Please take a look at this.
Oh, Ness. Wait, isn't he still in? No, yeah, he is. What is this supposed to be showing?
PK Fire!
Lucas. Is it Lucas? It's Lucas. Totally forgot Ness was in the game for a second. Lucas comes out of nowhere. Exactly, he does. All them costumes, though. Sonic's too fast for Lucas. He can't keep up. What the fuck was Diddy doing? Just fucking humping. The expressions on some of these characters' faces is ridiculous, I swear.
You'll recognize this fighter as Lucas from Super Smash Bros. Brawl on Wii, and originally from Mother 3, the sequel to Earthbound released only in Japan. We've heard your request and we've decided to offer Lucas as a downloadable content. We are still hard at work, but we are planning his release for June.
Yeah, I can do that.
I imagine that you may have some fighters in mind yourself. Can you think of anyone you'd like to see fight against characters like Mario or Link?
Sora!
Super Smash Brothers? Well, after discussing it with Smash Brothers director Masahiro Sakurai, we've decided to open the new Smash Brothers Fighter Battle on the Smash Brothers microsite after the Nintendo Direct. With this poll, you can let us know directly which character you'd like to see become the next new fighter in Super Smash Bros. Of course, please understand that we won't be able to accommodate every request, but Mr. Sakurai and the rest of the staff will take
Because I'm a
each
big fan of
request
Meow Meow.
into consideration
Faggot.
when developing additional fighters. We look forward to hearing from you.
Everyone vote
This
Kingdom Hearts
microsite
characters
also
to do it.
provide details on upcoming
Vote for
downloadable
Kai.
content and how to purchase. Speaking of Super Smash
Dude, no,
Bros.,
we could.
we are ready to announce the next
What about-
wave of Amiibo in this series.
More Amiibo, okay.
In the coming months, the following
Pac-Man.
characters join the
That's
30+
tight.
Super Smash Bros. Amiibo that are already available. Of these Amiibo figures,
I didn't get the Zero Suit
remember
Samus
that
one. I've been
Lucina
getting
and
better with
Robin
her.
Can be used with Codename Steam, and that Wario
I don't like
is
Codename
compatible
Steam.
with Mario Party 10. We'll be releasing a number
Shut up,
of
Cars.
exclusively through retail partners. Keep an eye out for announcements from these retailers to find out when you can pre-order. I hope you are looking forward to training up these Amiibo in Super Smash Bros. Rest assured, we'll also be releasing Amiibo of Mewtwo and Lucas sometime
Perfect.
in the future. Next up is something called Amiibo Tap Nintendo's Greatest Hits.
Alright, this was in the leaks. You can
This
get, like, play
downloadable
demos.
title
Yep.
for Wii U lets you touch Amiibo on the Wii U gamepad to unlock gameplay highlights from select NES and
Highlights?
Super NES titles. Each demo is limited to
Yeah, they're
3
demos.
minutes, so you can't experience the entire game. But
Mario Maker. That's tight. Oof. Oh, nice. I'm getting this. I really want this one right here. For the 30th anniversary.
What you just saw was a 30th anniversary commemoration video created with the Wii U game Mario Maker. That's right, it's been 30 years since the launch of the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the NES in 1985.
Okay, I just turned 16 today, man.
I couldn't be happier
Shut
that
up about that.
Mario has continued to be active across a wide range of games, thanks in no small part to the love you all have for Mario. I'm extremely thankful. There's no better way than an anniversary celebration to gear up for what will be a definitive Mario experience.
It better be. I'm hyped, man.
Mario Maker is a game that lets you use the Wii U gamepad to create and play Mario levels. All you have to do is place characters or other pieces from Mario games onto the level. That way,
So you can choose what's in the boxes and stuff. Great. I'm hoping you're able to like make your own like zones, so you can like make your own Mario game, like entire game.
8-bit pixel art of the original
I hope
to
so.
the world of New Super Mario Bros. U and enjoy the action that it provides. You can upload your finished creations for people all over the world to enjoy. Maybe this is your first step toward becoming a world-famous level designer. Mario Maker will launch this September. As we approach its release, we'll be exploring fun ways to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Please stay tuned for more information.
Give us 3D World DLC.
Now,
We need
let
new
me pass
areas
over
to play in.
Swinen at Nintendo of
Do
America
that.
for more updates and announcements. Bill?
Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. Bill Trinan here with some news on upcoming Wii U games. First is Yoshi.
I don't care about that game.
Yoshi's Woolly
I'm not
World
interested in
is a
this
creative
one.
and lovingly
I know a lot of
crafted
people
entry
are,
in
but
the
I'm not
Yoshi
in this
series.
one. I'm not a big fan of the
It
Yoshi's
reimagines
Island
fan-favorite gameplay
games to begin with, like the
elements
Yoshi's
to make
World
them
and
feel
stuff.
brand new again. As you can see,
I mean, they're
Yoshi's
okay.
latest adventure is an action game that takes place in
I used to have the
world
one on the Game Boy
across
Advance, but I'm
various
just not.
stages, featuring fun
This is
yarn
not really.
challenges.
This looks like some kind
You'll
of.
create platforms and even unravel yarn
Oh,
walls
this
to
is
discover
a
hidden
spiritual sequel. It does look like, because you collect the same
Yoshi
stuff,
must
don't
use
you?
his
Yeah, you
signature
do.
moves, like
This
gobbling
looks
up
like it's gonna be
enemies
like
with
Kirby's
butter
Epic
jump.
Yarn. It is.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
he'll explore every
I might
nook
get
and
it then. I
cranny
don't know.
of
I'm just
every
not a big
stage
fan of
as
the
he
whole
collects items and
Yoshi's
adds to the game.
Island formula and
The
whatnot.
game offers two modes, Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode has a similar feel to traditional Yoshi series games, and despite the game's cute visuals, it will prove quite challenging even for veterans.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Mellow Mode, on the other hand, allows players of all skill levels to enjoy the game as Winged Yoshi, who happens to have the cutest voice you can imagine. You
Aw.
can switch between the two modes at any time during play, so if you get stuck in regular mode, you can switch over and continue enjoying yourself in Mellow Mode.
I think I'm gonna
Oh,
use that
I
mode
should mention,
actually
there are also
sometime.
special Yoshi amiibo. While the current lineup of amiibo figures are all made of hard materials, this amiibo series is created from yarn, just like the heroes of Yoshi's Woolly World. When you tap the Yoshi amiibo on the
Oh,
game pad,
shit!
another Yoshi will appear in the game, allowing you to play with double Yoshi. That way, even when you're playing single player, you won't feel like you're playing alone. As in the multiplayer mode, playing with double Yoshi lets you turn your ally into a yarn ball to throw at enemies or to cross chasms. It really expands the gameplay. Yoshi's Woolly World will launch later this year. The Yarn Yoshi amiibo will be available in 3 different colors:
I want
green,
pink.
pink, and light blue. Next up is Splatoon. In this action shooter, you control squid-like inklings who can transform into humanoids. So far, we've introduced a 4-on-4 online ink battle mode called Turf Wars, and a single-player campaign called Octodad, where you set off on your own to take down the inklings' natural-born enemies.
This reminds me of
But today, we'll show you 2 more modes. The first is an
this
online
game
mode called
reminded me of that mode in
Just like in Turf Wars,
that mini game in
team up with 3 other players to
Crash
battle it out in
Bash
4-on-4
on the PS1.
matches. However, this mode
Yeah,
includes a ranking
Pogo
system.
Go
Ranked
Go or
battle
whatever.
has several rules that differ from Turf Wars.
Where you use your
One mode called Splat Zone,
paint and
players
power-ups
battle
and
over a
stuff
specific
to
area
claim the
on a
most
given stage.
areas. Isn't that what
So
this
you
is
can
like?
expect some
Yeah.
fierce battles between 2 teams to go down here.
Except it's a first-person
All of
shooter
the
instead
skills
of like
against the
a
Altarian
pogo
Medicine
stick
single
type
player.
mini game.
Hit up Turf Wars for a
That's
casual
cool.
multiplayer matchup.
Like
and
the
then
more
up
areas
the
you control.
intensity in
Okay,
real
yeah,
play,
I was right.
where you'll find the most serious competition. Another mode included in the game is called the Battle Dojo. Here you can enjoy local one-on-one battles with friends. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad as a screen while the other plays on the TV screen, each one competing to see who can pop the highest number of balloons in a given stage. You can play this mode
That's
on the
okay, I
same
guess.
stages as in Turf Wars.
It looks like you can do
So
some
just
insane
like in a
stuff
real
with all that
dojo,
stuff,
you
with
can practice your moves
ramps
learn
and
the
stuff. That's
layout
cool.
and locations of obstacles to up your game in Turf Wars. We have one more Splatoon announcement today. We've decided to release Inkling Amiibo right alongside the game's launch. When you touch an Inkling Amiibo to the gamepad, you'll receive missions based on the Amiibo you tap in. By completing these missions, you can acquire special weapons and gear.
It's just like
that you can
DLC
only
then,
get
but you have
from
to buy it at a
these
store.
compatible Amiibo. The Splatoon series of Amiibo will be available in a single pack, including an Inkling Girl, an Inkling Boy, and an Inkling Squid on May 29th, when Splatoon launches. Or you can buy the Inkling Girl or the Inkling Boy individually the same day. Moving along, I'm happy to announce that we'll be adding Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS games to our Wii U Virtual Console service. When playing Nintendo DS Virtual Console
I
games,
expected
your TV monitor and Wii U gamepad
the DS,
provide
but not-
multiple dual-screen layout options to maximize your enjoyment. Some games will use your TV monitor as the main screen, while others will use both screens as one connected screen.
Okay, good.
No matter what type of Nintendo DS game you're playing, you can select a layout that best suits that title. For Nintendo 64 Virtual Console titles, you can select from one of 3 different control schemes and then configure specific buttons to your liking, or to better match the layout of the Nintendo 64 controller. And yes, if a particular game supports a rumble
Donkey
pad
Kong
on Nintendo
3D,
64, the Wii U gamepad will be ready
was not-
to
I
rumble
didn't-
accordingly.
It's not bad.
Of course, both Nintendo DS and
I guess
Nintendo
there's
64
people that
games
like it.
can be
I'm just-
played on the
I
Wii U
didn't like
gamepad
it.
screen as well. Keep in
I'm
mind
disappointed
that
by
the Wii U
that.
Virtual Console versions of Nintendo 64 games you've already purchased on Wii and transferred to Wii U will be available at the special discounted price of $2 each. Yoshi's Island DS will be released immediately after this announcement, as will the Nintendo 64 game, Super Mario 64.
Alright.
The following titles will also be available soon.
WarioWare Touched. Donkey Kong 64 is what it's
Next.
called, whatever.
Let's hear from Damon Baker, who's got some updates on upcoming indie titles.
Thanks, Bill. There's a lot of great
Indie
stuff coming to the
games.
Nintendo
Just
Wii
give me
U,
some more
let's get right into
Nintendo
it.
stuff.
Coming to Wii U this May, Adventures of Pip is a puzzle platformer set in a retro-inspired 32-bit world. Pip is the unlikeliest digital underdog, a single pixel able to absorb the pixels of his defeated enemies to evolve into 3 different forms.
That's...
Skillfully switch between each
Okay,
form
that's
while
neat.
exploring 5 dangerous worlds to overthrow the
Yeah, that
evil
one's
skeleton
neat.
team. Use your gamepad to quickly access your inventory or quick travel throughout the lane. Octodad Dadliest Catch is a game all about deception, not to mention destruction, and of course,
Already being
deadliness, also known as fatherhood. In this one, you play as a dapper octopus masquerading as a
It's coming
human,
to Wii
and
U?
as such,
Yay.
you'll have to master simple everyday tasks made difficult by your unwieldy...
Oh god, please don't use
all
the
while keeping your
touchpad.
cephalopodan nature a secret from your unsuspecting human family.
Oh, they better use the touchpad. It's gonna be hilarious.
There's even a ridiculously silly co-op mode where up to 4 players each control a different tentacle. Collect neckties and learn about Octodad's secret life when Octodad, Dadliest Catch, flops his way onto Wii U this summer.
Didn't they ever make a sequel to
The
this?
Mutant Muds are back on Wii U and Nintendo
Oh
3DS,
god, it's
ready
lagging.
to soil the land in the secret Mutant Mud's Super Challenge contains 40 brand new levels filled with dimension.
I'm not really into the whole indie scene. I own a few indie games, I guess, on Steam. I guess you could say that's most of my library, but I don't get like the indie games everyone else does.
Nintendo 3DS, you can download it on Wii U for free and vice versa. And if you own the original, a loyalty discount will also be offered. In Don't Starve Giant Edition, you'll fight, farm, craft, scavenge, and do whatever it takes to survive in the world.
Does Giant Edition just mean it's like on console now?
Things that go bump in the night.
Was it on console before? I don't remember if it was. I don't think so. It was. No.
Will keep you on your toes. But luckily, your trusty gamepad will be with you to display your inventory and map, or to play
Oh, that's
the game
convenient.
off the Don't Starve Giant Edition will also launch with a special promotion. Every purchase gets you 2 copies of the game on Wii U. Send your second copy to a friend, and they'll be able to embark on their own bizarre adventures. Before
I don't know anyone with another
take
Wii.
a look at a number of other titles coming soon to the Nintendo eShop. Thanks, everyone.
Forma 8. Dementium Remastered. Dementium. I've heard of that. Affordable space adventures? That just means it's gonna be a cheap game. Star Wall? Were those narwhals? I think so. No, those were wolves. I don't know. Ninja Pizza Go. That looks cool. Haven't played a good platformer in a while. Life of Pixel. Badland Game of the Year Edition. Okay. Runbow. That better have online, from what it looks like. That needs to have online. Space Hulk? Oh, it's not like Hulk, it's Race the Sun. That just looks like fucking Star Fox. Doors. Dot Arcade. Swords and Soldiers 2. Lionel City Builder 3D Rise of Whatevers. Toto Temple Deluxe. The Bridge. Alright, I've seen this in Game Informer. Wind Up Night 2.
For this next bit, let's start with a trailer.
Oh! This is what I think it is. Shimigami Tensei Crossfire Emblem. Oh. Oh man. I need it. I need it. Is this what it is, right? This doesn't look... No, I don't think this is it. This is a different game, isn't it? This doesn't even have any of the Shimigami Tensei's I recognize characters. It definitely looks like a Shimigami Tensei game. Session 2, 3. I heard they were gonna show Shimigami Tensei X Fire Emblem, that's why I thought this was it, but I don't know, maybe this can't be it. Maybe.
First off, thank you for waiting, everyone. It's been a long time since we announced this project.
It
The game
is.
you just saw is indeed the crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem that we announced back
I
in
expected
January
it.
of
I don't know. Maybe it's the
2013
art style that
in
threw me
Nintendo.
off, though I didn't
The
recognize
role-playing
anybody.
masters
But
at
now that I'm
Atlus
looking
are
at it, I
developing
think
a
I
truly
do.
modern
Maybe.
RPG, where
I think I saw
everyday life
Marth
exists
once.
alongside a secret world of fantasy, including characters from the Fire Emblem series. I hope you're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for more information on
I'm
this
hyped for
title
that. That
in the
looked
future.
great.
Now it's time for... as I was saying, now it's time for a new Wii U title that fans have been clamoring for. In this new entry of the Fatal Frame series, you play as one of 3 different characters, each with their own storyline
Star
set
Fox.
at the cursed tourist destination, Mount Hikami. Using the Wii U gamepad as your camera, you'll investigate different areas while soaking in
Said
the
some game
atmosphere.
called Star Fox
Occasionally,
Horizon
your
is the
camera
name of the
will be
new one.
used to fend off hostile spirits in quick bursts of action. Prepare for scares when the game haunts the U.S. later this year. Keep your eyes peeled for more details coming soon. Now let's dive into some Nintendo 3DS software, starting with the Nintendo eShop title, Box Boy. It's a charming puzzler from the
Alright, I've
platforming
seen
masters at
gameplay
HAL
from
Laboratories,
this.
the developers
It was,
of the Kirby series.
Game
Across the game's
Explain,
black and white
or whatever.
world, you'll discover a wealth of mysteries just begging to be solved. To do so, you'll navigate more than 150 stages full of interesting challenges using the main character's ability to duplicate his blocky body. With this technique, he can invent unique structures like the shielding afro, and then use them to protect himself, hit switches, and snake around environments like
I plan on
boss.
getting this. This is
Whatever
pretty
type of
neat.
gamer you are, chances are you haven't
Reminds me
solved
of
many
Portal.
puzzles like these before. So figuring
with
them out just feels
blocks.
good.
Boxes,
Parade
whatever.
around in the block costumes you'll unlock along the way.
That's
Some of
hot.
them even make you move faster, jump higher, and look
Bunnies,
as much like a
ninjas.
ninja block as you feel on the inside. That's good
That
when
look-
you're a
that
ninja
look-
block. Box Boy will
Okay.
be available for purchase on the Nintendo eShop April 2nd.
Tomorrow.
Next, the latest game in the Pokemon Rumble series, Pokemon Rumble World. It's a fast-paced action game that you can download for free and start playing right away. It features more than 700 Pokemon from Pokemon Red and Blue through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, some of which can even Mega Evolve.
Use your
Deploy
Mies as
Pokemon
the
attack
trainer.
is as
Okay.
simple as pushing a button. To advance in your journey, you'll square off against tons of wild toy Pokemon and defeat them to add
This
to
is
your
gonna be like
collection.
fucking.
During your adventure,
Pokemon
you'll travel to
Shuffle the
different
way it's
areas
played.
on hot air balloons. Where you go depends on the type of balloon you're on. As you play, you'll acquire different balloons using items called Poké Diamonds. allowing
I feel
you
like
to
this one
reach
would be
more
okay
distant
for me
areas
though
where
because
you'll encounter new crops of wild toy Pokemon.
I feel like the
There are
stages
other
in
ways
the
Pokemon
Pokemon Rumble
age
games are
very
longer
well.
than just the short
You can get
stages in
Poké
freaking
Diamonds when you
Pokemon
beat certain
Shuffle, so I
stages,
think
or even buy
I'll be
stick
okay with
packs.
this one more with
Or you
this.
can
But
purchase them through
Pokemon
the
Shuffle,
Nintendo
the stages
eShop
are too
using
short, so
funds
I
from
think
your
they should have
account,
let
which
you
you can access at a
done
shop in
do
Castle
more
Town,
at a
your
time.
adventurer's home base. Pokemon Rumble World will be free to download starting on April 8th through the eShop on Nintendo 3DS.
All right.
RPGs or puzzle games, then the future is looking bright because 2 brand new full-length RPGs are headed your way in a single package. Puzzle & Dragon
Yep.
Z plus Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition packs in 2 unique games at a great price. Each game is its own separate
He's
adventure
taunting me, I
with
swear to
completely
God.
different stories, characters,
He's just
and gameplay
taunting
twists.
us.
Puzzle & Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition begins with Princess Peach being kidnapped by Bowser. To rescue her this time, Mario and Luigi must take the Koopa King down by crafting the perfect team of his own minions. In battle, you attack enemies by dragging elemental orbs around the playfield
That's like
to create
fucking
matches of 3 or more for greater damage.
Pokemon Trose and
Kill 5 or
Shuffle and
more
stuff,
orbs,
isn't it?
and you'll unleash a
That's
group
what it looks
attack
like.
on multiple enemies.
Well, maybe just because I
Picking the
never
right
played
team
this
is
series
imperative.
before. That's why I think
You'll choose
it's
a leader
different.
like
I don't know.
Mario, or
mean the
even
same.
Blue
I
Luigi,
don't know.
each of which has a passive skill that is used automatically. Companions have
Boo
skills too,
Luigi?
only theirs are activated manually after a certain
That's
number
from
of
Super
turns
Mario
have
Galaxy.
passed. To gain new skills,
I didn't 100%
companions
Super
can
Mario Galaxy,
transform,
so I never got to
which
play
also
as Luigi.
increases their level cap. Items like the Super Mushroom or Goomba Coin cause transformations to occur, like a red Koopa Troopa riding on a Cheep Cheep. And that's just one game
the fuck?
included in this package. The other half of your purchase nets you Puzzle and Dragons Z, which weaves a whole separate tale that sees you joining an ancient dragon research organization known as the Rangers. On your quest to save the world, you encounter more than 250 monsters, each of which can serve as your team leader, providing you with tons of strategic options. And by using chips
Wait, this
to gather
reminds me of another game.
monsters, you can
It was on
evolve your
Game Boy
monsters into
Advance,
your
I think.
forms. With these evolutions come new skills,
Oh
higher
god,
level caps,
it's
and
on the tip of my tongue.
stats.
It looks very
Puzzle
similar.
and Dragons Z plus Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition will claw its way to store shelves May 22nd, but you can pre-order it beginning today on Nintendo.com. If you can't wait that long, Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition will have a demo available April 30th on the Nintendo 3DS eShop.
I'll try that.
So feel free to try it out. For
I
a
will.
really in-depth look at the game and what makes it so compelling, make sure to check out the new video on our YouTube channel that goes up today. Our next title is Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains from Atlas. In this fast-paced action
Oh, it's
game,
coming
you
to
play as
America?
characters from the popular manga and anime series. As an elite member of the
This
Scout
released
Regiment,
back in
you can experience the feeling
2013,
of bringing down a
Zen.
Titan on your own, or
Or
with
2012,
friends,
I
local
think.
or
This is
online four-player
this is
co-op,
getting
complete with
this is
rankings
getting
and leaderboards.
imported really
The game
late.
also supports the C-Stick on the new Nintendo
It's getting
3DS
localized
XL
really,
for
really
smoother
late.
camera control. Finally, to inspire you to join the Scout Regiment when the game releases, the first 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan anime are now available in Nintendo eShop. Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains will be available in May
Okay.
only on the Nintendo eShop. The recently released turn-based action strategy game, codenamed Steam, is already challenging players.
There's not
with the
gonna
depth
be
of
a
strategy you'd
a
expect
retail
from your
copy?
friends at Intelligent Systems. But if you haven't had the chance to try it yourself, feel free to download the demo. It's currently available on the Nintendo eShop. And
Whatever, I
remember
guess.
that if you have a new Nintendo 3DS XL, you can tap compatible Fire Emblem amiibo like Marth on the NFC touch point to add that character to your roster, fantasy weaponry and all. If you weren't able to get a hold of a Marth amiibo, don't worry. We'll be releasing more Marth amiibo in May, so stay in the loop and don't miss your second chance. In related news, there's an update on the way to Codename Steam that will improve the player's experience, allowing you to speed up enemy turns by pressing a fast-forward button.
Is this like Final Fantasy
Specific details will
Tactics?
be announced on our
I mean, I
social
tried the
media
demo,
channels
but I
soon.
wasn't that interested. But now that I'm like
In honor
paying
of
more attention to
literature's
it,
most famous trickster, we're starting an online public tournament called Hijinks, named for Tom Sawyer himself. This deathmatch tournament will run from today until April 5th. So if you want to participate, follow these steps to see how you stack up to the best of the best.
damn, we still got a
There will be
while
more
left.
tournaments in the future, so stay tuned. Top players in these tournaments will even earn special titles that are visible online. Next, I have some info on a new update to
We
Street
got
Pass
close
Elite
to
Plus.
another hour left.
The software already contains several games crafted specifically with Street Pass functionality in mind. The last update in 2013 added 4 games to the plaza. Now, we're bringing 2 new games to the plaza.
I didn't get any of
The first
them.
one is called Ultimate Angler. In this fishing game, the player visits the Street Pass Islands to try and catch various fish with bait received from Mii characters via Street Pass. You'll have to pick the right bait to hook the fish you're trying to catch, and if it bites, reel it in. There are over 150 fish scattered across the islands, not to mention several legendary monsters. The other new Street Pass game is
Legendary
Battlegrounds
monsters,
Z.
you say?
In this action game,
Reggie, get
players
outta
receive
here.
items based on their Street Pass Mii Plaza character's hobby and use them as weapons to beat down hordes of zombies. It all goes down in the city of Hobbyville, home to people who take their hobbies and zombie outbreaks very seriously. To rescue the citizens of Hobbyville, players will make the most of 26 makeshift weapons to best the zombies in each
Fucking
stage.
TV with a
Alongside
dinosaur in
these
it.
games, we'll also be offering Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium, which brings to the service even more ways to interact with Mii characters. Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium is a paid content which offers up new features like Street Pass birthdays. Now you can start filling in the dates of your Street Pass Mii characters' birthdays on the new calendar, and also store up to 100 Miis of your friends or special Miis in the new VIP room. The new update to Street Pass Mii Plaza will be available on April 16th. Ultimate Angler, Battleground Z, and Street Pass Me Plaza Premium can each be purchased individually inside Street Pass Me Plaza once the update is complete. If you purchase both Ultimate Angler and Battleground Z together, you can get them for a special discounted price. The Nintendo 3DS family of systems already has a great library of role-playing games. One look around the internet and you'll find lots of gamer love for titles like Fire Emblem Awakening and Bravely Default. The fans of those games should prepare themselves for a whole new dimension of RPG goodness, because the role-playing swan song of the last generation is brand new again, exclusively on the new Nintendo 3DS XL system. The new Nintendo 3DS XL version combines the original's amazing story, vast landscapes, and intense, real-time battles with new features like the collection. Here you can view 3D animated models and listen to the entire soundtrack, even with your system closed. It's time for the world debut of a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Enjoy.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe it all to you. If you
Xenoblade.
hadn't found that day, I wouldn't be here now.
I'm not into that kind of
Now I think about
thing. I don't really like Monster Hunter and stuff like that.
This might
That's
be
just my
crazy,
opinion, but, you know.
But maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
The Monado. I mean, I like him in Smash Bros. Shulk. I don't know, I might get it, I don't know.
The future I see, it isn't set. I think it's more like a warning.
Is this game, like, really hard? It looks sort of difficult from what I've seen of the gameplay.
If they know your next move, it's all in vain. It can't be.
And I just find everything that voice actor says so funny.
Unbelievable. Stick together, everyone.
I remember hearing him in a couple other things. A hero in the making.
Control it.
Sorry if I stopped talking for a while. I got zoned out in the direct for a minute. I don't even remember the last thing that they announced. I'm gonna have to probably go back and watch a few other things later. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm horrible today. It's my birthday, so I have an excuse though. It's midnight, almost midnight. April 10th, 2015. Okay. Maybe.
Let's move on to the new Fire Emblem game for Nintendo 3DS, which we announced in the last Nintendo Direct.
I don't remember you doing that.
As in Fire Emblem Awakening, the main character will be a customizable avatar created by the player. However, in that game, the character you created was more like a second protagonist, or even a partner for the main character. This time around, for the first time in the series, your created character is the main protagonist of the game. Today, I would like to show you a new trailer that highlights some changes only made possible because the player is now the main hero. Please take a look.
The game looks great if this is like part of the game. Is this 3DS or Wii U? Did it say? Two diverging paths will shape the kingdom's fate. I expected it to be in English, I don't know why I did. That caught me off guard. You've forgotten Hoshida can. Ooh, chat. Dude, you can pick? Dude, that has like a bunch of possibilities for the ending. Then there's like multiple branching story paths, or do they end up like diverging into one, like merging into one at the end? Because I know a couple games that do that. Oh yeah, I remember this announcement now. I remember from that girl spinning. I remember that from the last Nintendo Direct. Hoshido, Nor. Those are the two sides, right? What's the game called? Title? Where's your fucking Fire Emblem?
There are two kingdoms at war, the peace-loving Hoshido and the glory-seeking Nor. It's up to the player to decide which side to take. As always, there are two sides to every story, and in this game, the path you choose ultimately decides your character's fate. No matter what, the world and characters will be the same, but depending on the decision you make, the storyline, battles, and outcomes will be drastically different. On the Hoshido side, you'll experience a more traditional path as you work together with your allies to fend off Norian invaders. Because this path story is more similar to past Fire Emblem games, it's a bit more accessible, even for newcomers. On the other hand, if you choose the Nor, you'll be forced to revolutionize an unruly kingdom from the inside, so the story will be slightly more complex, and the difficulty will be more challenging. The new Fire Emblem for Nintendo 3DS.
Dude, Fire Emblem's hard to begin with for me. Don't do that.
Stay tuned for more information in the future. You may have heard something about these cards I'm holding. Well, we're finally ready to show our hand. These cards feature characters from the Animal Crossing series, and you can use these cards in a brand new Nintendo 3DS game called Animal Crossing Happy Home Design.
Oh.
The game offers you a unique way to interact with your favorite animals from the series without doing chores. It's all about the home decorating and design aspects of Animal Crossing. In fact, animals will request the player to design a house for them, one that fits their rather specific tastes.
Oh, I want
Then,
this.
It's up to the player to furnish and decorate their homes and meet the animal's request by designing them a home that suits their sense of style.
Dude, I want this.
That's where the cards come in. They're a new, more portable form of amiibo that doesn't require a figure. If you have an Animal Crossing series amiibo card, you can tap it in to design a room for the animal on the card. After designing their room, you can scan additional amiibo cards to invite other animals to come visit their house, and then kick back and watch them have fun together or snap a photo.
That's
In
cool.
other words, amiibo cards let you experience a different side of the Animal Crossing world than you normally see in the core series. The Animal Crossing series amiibo cards and the game Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer will be released this fall. We will also release an NFC reader-writer accessory on the same day as Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. That way, you can scan amiibo on regular Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo 2DS systems as well.
Thank you.
We have a couple more announcements to make on an existing title that Mr. Iwata will cover. See you next time.
Hello again. For today's final game, I have some new information about downloadable.
I mean, final game. You got like 30 to 40 minutes left. You bullshitting, Iwata. There ain't no final game. You bullshitting me. Oh, you better not. Fizz, you little bitch. Isabel, gonna fucking beat your ass. Man, Isabel,
You are watching right
her
now.
and Peach are my mains. Like, she's gonna be one of my second main.
Included in Mario Kart 8 DS
Isabel, man.
2. Here you find
She's
unique
awesome.
elements and characters that make this course feel like a piece of the Animal Crossing world. On this course, this season will change.
Oh, that's cool.
anytime
See,
you
changing seasons. Ah,
Spring, summer, fall, and winter.
Looks like you can customize the villager like a bit, like you could in
You can
Smash Bros.
in a variety of seasonal vistas. Plus,
Like alternate
we put
skins.
a lot of effort into the background music too. The background track is a souped-up racing version of the Animal Crossing theme, recorded live in studio. Mario includes new racers.
Isabelle, the two villager genders, Dry Bowser, City Tripper, Streetle, Crossing Cup, Bell
as well
Cup.
as 8 new courses, including the Animal Crossing course you just saw. We are happy to announce that instead of in May, this pack will be released on April 23rd.
Yeah, sooner, man.
We'll have more details about the cards and courses that are on the way. Alongside this release, more Mii racing soon will be added.
Oh, Sonic!
These 9 new compatible amiibo characters will add costumes.
I want that Sonic outfit. Go faster than that.
Favorite one and enjoy racing in style.
Gotta go fast in
We
Mario
have
Kart.
one more announcement for Mario Kart 8. Please take a look.
The Mario Kart series has been a part of many gamers' lives for over 20 years, ever since the debut of Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1992. Each entry in the series has featured gameplay that appeals to kids and adults alike by offering 3 main racing classes. 50cc, a class which anyone can enjoy playing with relative ease. 100cc, a speedier class that requires some skill and technique. 150cc, the fastest class, where finely honed skills are needed to compete with the best of the best. But now,
Don't do this to me. I am not that good.
100cc is here.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, 200cc. Fuck you. Oh, shit.
Ever since the original Super Mario Kart game, 150cc has been the fastest class. But now, we are introducing you to a whole new level, the 200cc class. Because it's so fast, you have to have a good braking skills around tight corners. It's Mario
Fuck
Kart
that.
like you've never
Fuck
experienced
that.
before. This not only applies to the new downloadable courses. Every course in the game will offer a 200cc class in local and online play.
Oh.
Alongside Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 2, an update adding 200cc modes will be released on April 23rd. After downloading the update, you'll be able to enjoy this new 200cc class for free. Whether you think you can handle the speed or not, please try out this new 200cc class.
I will. Multiplayer, man. That's still gonna be fun for
Thank you
multiplayer.
for watching.
Is that it? Should I watch Nintendo Treehouse?
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nintendo Treehouse.
We're watching it.
Right next to me is Morgan,
Hey, guys.
Corey, and Ethan.
Yo.
These bad dudes are our resident Splatoon
Guess we're watching it.
experts. That was an awesome Nintendo Direct. That
Oh my
That
gosh.
track was no joke, 200cc.
So many
Seriously,
CCs.
no joke. 200
Yeah.
CCs. People out there
Nah.
think they're ready. They're
What all do they show?
Nobody is ready.
too fast.
We're gonna skip through this every now and then. We're gonna skip through this here and there.
By doing that. What I
Playing
love about this
Splatoon. Because these are things you can all watch by yourselves because they upload all
We
the
should also mention that
most of the treehouse segments. Yep.
Still they're gonna get 20, 25 or lower.
Yep. Oh, thank you. You made my birthday great. Which ends in a couple minutes, actually. So, I was gonna wait it out. That's all I'm gonna do right now. So if you sat through all this with me, and great. If you didn't, it's your choice. I'm not gonna yell at you or none. You just skip through and stuff if you want. I don't care. No? I feel like there's more. Otherwise, I don't think they'd continue that much unless they're just dumb. That's it. 2 minutes. We over. It'll be midnight. It'll be tomorrow. Means that box game will come out. So, what are you guys excited for? I'm hyped for a lot of that got shown actually. So, I guess they didn't announce Star Fox Horizon. I thought they said they would. Or was that the E3 leak that they said's gonna happen? At the E3. Oh no. Just have to wait and see, I guess. I don't know. Midnight. Tell me what you're excited for in the comments. And if you watched it all, thank you. Make sure to leave a like. Subscribe. Tell me if you want any more of this stuff. Not exactly interesting. But I don't think I'm boring. So I'll see you guys next time. Midnight. And bye. Subscribe. Stay frosty, icicles.